Hello and welcome back to Chulip. Last time I was having a little trouble deciding what I was going to do. I figured out a plan for this episode. We're going to start by talking to Linda because she actually has something that we need to see. You'd better not walk around at night. It's dangerous. Do you want to look through my telescope? We've done this before, but now that we've spoken to Ms. Iwata in Scarecrow Field, we actually get a different scene. Where is a shooting star? Look! What is that? If you've been reading the newspaper with Dad, he will tell you about this too, but I'm not sure entirely when, and I'm also not sure it's guaranteed to hear it. Maybe, possibly, a UFO. Wow. I think it fell in Scarecrow Field. Yeah, I saw a UFO. Cool. I'm not entirely sure how you're supposed to know that all of a sudden you can look at that and get something different. But there it is. And now we're actually going to go back to bed because I want to get an early train to Scarecrow Field so we can get another shot at 20-year-old guy. So, let's see. The first train to Scarecrow Field leaves at 7:30. I don't remember exactly when he comes out, but let's just go with the first train. Gives us a chance to sort of get our bearings while we're there, because we also have to go grow some seeds. So let's do this. Dad will be upset once again that we did not kiss anybody. We're working on it. So the plan right now is to take a fairly quick trip to Scarecrow Field, give the letter to the person who lives there, plant the veggie seeds, hopefully get eggplants, and just sort of do a general sweep of some of the residents that we haven't gotten yet. We won't be able to finish 20-year-old guy, so we'll just do one more round of him. And we also need something specific out of that trash can there. So if we don't get it, this will give us a chance to, get another cycle out of the way. I really hope we can get it. I don't want to have to keep going back and sleeping. I'm not so worried about the money because it's not that expensive, but it's time that it takes. It takes a lot of time. Alright, let's go to Scarecrow Field. You can hear Batayan. Alright, I guess, no, Batayan's awake already because he's got to go to work. Oh, that must have been Dr. Dandy snoring. And while we're in Scarecrow Field, we're going to get what we need to finish up Michelle. Although we haven't actually shown her card to everybody yet, and there's still a hint that we're missing. I want to say maybe the only person we haven't shown the card to is Leo. When does Leo wake up? We'll miss the train if we do that. That's okay. We'll find him on the way back. Leo and Miss Plum, I think, we haven't shown the card to. Alright. Oh, I hope I don't miss the train. I think we'll be okay. Assuming I'm even remembering correctly, but I do think it's 7:30. Alright, give me a ticket to Scarecrow Field. We could buy the pass now, I'm not going to. Alright. There's something very expensive out of Cheap Hot's shop that we do have the means to get, but we also need, other stuff. So we'll figure that out later. If we can get some good stuff out of the trash can in Scarecrow Field, that may push us over the edge and we might be able to buy everything we need. Alright, take me to Scarecrow Field. I'm not entirely sure when 20-year-old guy comes out. I think maybe it might be at 10, but we've got a couple other things we gotta take care of anyway. Hold on. My microphone is falling over again. Alright. Let's go. It's 8 o'clock. Scarecrow's probably out. Yeah, 20-year-old guy's not here. Where is Scarecrow? Now, your hint to give the letter to this guy is that, first of all, there's really not that many people around, but also, if you get a good look at him, he has the same face as all the people from the factory. So this is the guy we need. Give him the letter. See, he's got the same heno face. And he'll read the letter. Dear Mr. Henosuke Hinota, how have you been? We are the same as usual. We are a little bit bored, but there is no hardship here. Every day is like another, but I guess it's all right. So we go to work every day. By the way, the boy who delivered this was factory manager for a day. His name is Chuck. We don't know a lot about him, but he might be helpful. Send us a letter. Let us know how you are doing. Take care. Sincerely, Henoro Henoyama. Surprise! We get a kiss just for delivering him news of his friends back at the factory. We don't really get to hear much of his story because he doesn't talk, and most of the time he pretends that he's not even alive. But apparently we made him very happy. Alright, goodbye. Now, if you come here at night, you'll see that... Oh, we didn't get Target yet. If you come here at night, you can see his shadow around here. So let's come in. We haven't actually looked at his house yet. Just investigating things. Sleeps in a futon. Oh, what's this? Date XXXX. A nice day to work in the field. I wonder how the factory workers are doing. Are they working every day? At least I don't have time to relax. Time doesn't wait for me. That's another hint if you read that earlier that you have to give the letter to him. It's quiet around here. I don't hear the noises anymore. If you read this before the UFO crashes, you can actually get extra dialogue, but I forgot, so I'll put that in a bonus. By the way, what's the thing by the garbage dump? There was a big flash and a noise last night. And something fell from the sky. What was that? I never saw a machine like that, even at the factory. Is it one of those UFOs? Scarecrow Field, I think, or at least to me, feels like it was very rushed in terms of the puzzles that you have to complete and what you have to do to progress the plot. What you have to do is you have to come back there later, the next day after giving him the letter, and read the diary again. It will be updated. I'm not sure how you're supposed to figure out how to do that, because Scarecrow never talks to you. I guess maybe a player might assume that on their own. They might figure that out. But I don't know. And there's a bunch of other stuff here that's either sort of leads you in the wrong direction or just doesn't tell you what to do. But we'll talk about that later. It's a shame because this is my favorite area, but I really feel like it could have used just a little bit of extra work. Target should be coming out any second now, and he should be coming down this way. I got a little bit of progress with 20-year-old guy, but Target's more important. I want to make sure I don't miss him. He comes down here. I thought he came out at yeah, there he is. Oh, here he comes. We'll beat him there. He's another one that's a little bit finicky for me. Sometimes he goes in and doesn't even get to finish his animation before he goes back into the ground. Like, I almost have to wonder if he has to be on screen to be doing his animation at all. But either way, he'll go into the bathroom, because now that he's not getting shot at, he can actually use the restroom. And he's supposed to come out, do an animation, and then Viva, but I've seen him come out, not finish his animation, and then go back under. So we'll see. There he is. All right. And that is the final bathroom in the game that's been opened, which is good because when I come back to dig through the manure can to try and find that film that Miss Clam dropped in there, I will probably be reloading quite a bit. I'm not going to make you guys sit through that, don't worry. I'll show you what it's about and then I'll do it on my own.
Roger.
That's probably going to be an hour or two of me watching YouTube videos and just, like, digging through the manure. 1100. Not bad. Alright, let's go work on 20-year-old guy some more. Then I think we'll hit the trash can. And then we'll go get some seeds, or grow some seeds. 20-year-old guy's little hitbox, or whatever you want to call it, is actually very small. You can run right up to him until you're pretty much directly in front of him. But I get nervous doing that. So you can get really close to him. And as soon as he clicks... Oh, let's... I'm gonna pause there. If you move too quickly around the monkey, he will hurt you. But yeah, there's a monkey now. He just hangs around. He goes into the trees. What was I saying? I was in the middle of a thought before the monkey came and distracted me. Oh yeah, as soon as a 20-year-old guy clicks and stops fuming, you can run. I don't think you can pass in front of him again because he'll laugh at you. But you can run. Again, this is what I mean by this area could have just used like maybe another couple months of development time. Because like, I can see how you're supposed to figure out how to do this. I do not know how you're supposed to figure out that you just keep doing this. Because normally when you have something like this in a video game and we're doing the same thing over and over again, is producing the same result but doesn't seem to be moving you forward, and I would think that a normal player would logically conclude that this isn't what you have to do, that this isn't working and you have to do something else. Look there. It's an alien. Konbanwa. Olympic. Baka bakashi. Otto-tan. Udon tsuki agemasu. Karasu chomerinku agemasu. Now, if you know what that means, and you know what these words mean, you can speak to him, but we're gonna do this one in order. I messed around with the factory. We're gonna do this one completely by the books. Daifuku? Fever! Kaiware, fever! Alright, we'll see what he needs later. Probably in our next trip through here, to be honest. Because we gotta come back with the alien dictionaries, but that was 4 spaces in my inventory. That would not be veggie seeds. Oh, there he goes. Alright, so let's take a look at the trash. Actually, no, let's plant the veggie seeds first so we can actually have room for what we need from the trash. Oh, there's man spider. Maybe? Maybe? It might be a little too late for him. I prioritized 20 years. Oh, got him. Very good. Just like Chuck, he's another one where he spins around for a while, and when he stops to face you, he has a 50% chance of vivaing. So it's really just luck. Personally, I have had better luck with Manspider than with Chuck, but I'm sure that's just my own experience. I don't think they're actually different. Spiders. Thank you. Goodbye. Go away. It's not his fault that spiders are icky. And a movie. Which we don't need. At least not yet. Let's take a look at this while we're here. National Treasure. Discovered by a worker who built the train station. The Eat Monkey statue was used in a ceremony by a lost ancient culture. The rock has a power to make you smart if you touch it. Keep that in mind. You can see here nothing's happening. Touch. Nothing happened there, but we'll be back later. And we'll do something with that. Let's go plant some seeds. I'd like to be able to take the last train out of here, but I have comics if we miss it. There's Scarecrow just hanging out. Alright, let's start planting some seeds. I could get very lucky and the first 2 seeds I plant will be eggplants, or I could get exceptionally unlucky and none of them will be. This is entirely random. Good radish. Daikon radish. The vegetables you get are healing items. The radishes are actually pretty good, so I'm going to keep some of those around. That's the reason I didn't go to buy snacks before coming here, because I knew I wouldn't need it. You can get 3 kinds of vegetables, eggplants. Alright, that's 1 of 2. I don't know how good the eggplants are for healing, because I've never actually eaten one before. I always use them for plot. We're going to continue doing this until we use all of our veggie seeds, regardless of whether or not we actually get what we need. Radish. I won't complain about radishes, at least not yet, because I do need some healing items. Once we start using up more seeds, then I'll complain about radishes. Let's see. Eggplant, perfect. All right, I am going to keep going because I want the healing, and also I'll show you something else you can do with the vegetables when we're done. All right, and you can see I only had 2 seeds to spare, so if that had gone worse than it did, then it could have been necessary to have all of them. Cabbage, that's the other one. You can get a good eggplant, a good radish, or a good cabbage. Cabbages don't heal for all that much, but I'll show you something else you can do with them that's pretty useful. All right, and here's our last one. I would not mind a radish. That'll take care of us for healing items for probably a good while. Eggplant. That's okay. I know the eggplants heal more than the cabbage. At least I think they do. So we've got some pretty good healing items now. If you come over here, it says Vegetable Vendor. You can sell your vegetables, and I'm going to do exactly that. I'm going to sell the cabbage because we'll get more money for it than the value would be if we ate it. And let's see, how many other things do we have? 2 eggplants, those are for plots. So we have 1 eggplant, 2 radishes. So 3 healing items. I'm not going to sell the extra eggplant. Let's go check the trash, and then it'll be time for us to get out of here. We are rapidly running out of things to do in Scarecrow Field. The only underground resident left, I believe, is 20-year-old guy. And then there's a bunch of stuff to do with the alien. But we'll get into that next time, because we have to have a lot of items, and we didn't have room. Tire, that's not what I'm looking for, but it does sell for a lot of money. Ugh, not good. Not good. We saw before that the water fountains do go off of 24-hour cycles, not off of a sleep cycle. So if it comes down to it, I can always park myself over here and, read comics and just pass time. But we do have to make more trips here anyway, so I'm getting a little nervous, but there's still a chance for us to get that without having to just sit here and camp. I believe the train leaves at 8:30, so it should be coming at 8. The tire doesn't do anything, but it sells for a lot of money. The stuff in that trash can is all very valuable. So if you're short on money, which believe it or not I actually am, then you can dig through that trash, assuming it actually gives you anything. Yeah, it doesn't look like I'm short on money, but I am, and you'll understand why in just a second. Probably not that short. But you'll see. You'll understand. Okay. Now I'm trying to think what I want to do. Leo is working. I could get Michelle. We still technically don't know how to get Michelle yet. But seeing as we've only Leo's the only one we haven't shown the card to, I have to assume that either he gives you the hint or you just have to do it by trial and error. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and do it. Alright. It's 9 o'clock. That's perfect. For Michelle, and I suppose a hint could be that if you go to her at the time that I did, she says, oh, it's still early. You have to go to her after 10 o'clock. I suppose you could also figure that out because she comes out and does her little thing with the pot and then immediately goes back inside, and that's when you have to get her. Is she gonna come out? Huh, I thought she... Oh, you know what? Every now and then, watching a resident do something versus getting there after they've already done it, so like setting the alarm clock or coming back from a train, can actually change the times that they do things. Hee hee hee. Come on in. Hee hee hee. You came at this time to my house. Alright, come on in. Hee hee hee. So it's possible that if we had been here to see it, she would have come out and done the pot earlier. But either way, here we are inside Michelle's house. Things look a little different this time. Complay pot cult, complay pot cult. Screw the complay pot cult. She does not look okay. Why can't I eat what I want? Eek! That's a cult thing. Cults will often limit your diet. Gah! Can't stand it. Gah! I want to eat, I want to eat. That thing! I want to eat that. I'm gonna die. This is what cults can do to people. You saw me? You finally saw my miserable self. Hee hee hee. Alright, she's gonna throw stuff at you. It really doesn't matter if you get hit. But we know what she wants. Oh, is that gonna work? There we go. We know what she wants. She's already told us what she wants. Here you go. Eek. This color, this size. King of eggplants, the best eggplants. Eggplants for pickles. That's my favorite good eggplant. Is it for me? Thank you. I love you. So yeah, Michelle's very creepy. But she seems to have found the courage to defy her cult. Maybe she'll leave for good now. Either way, she is now our good friend. And I'm very curious to see if she'll actually talk to us about items now. I can eat the best pickled eggplants now. Now you are my friend. I know you can get back in. Hi there, Chuck from the 3rd District. You brought me an eggplant again. Come on in. Yes, you can go back inside. You don't have to give her another eggplant. I just want to show you some stuff. Oh, she's eating eggplants. Sorry, Michelle. I have to show people. If you come back here. Found Michelle's secret savings. Received 300Z. That was a terrible thing to do, and I regret it. Can you actually... I have a spare eggplant. Can you give her another one? I do have a spare, right? Good eggplant, good eggplant. Yeah, let's see what happens if you give her another one. Hey, you know what you're doing. Did she take it? She did take it. Thanks, hee hee. Hee hee. Oh, nothing happens, though. Just something nice you can do, I guess. She did take it, right? Yeah, she took it. That's fine. We have the other eggplant we need. Will you please tell me about people? Yes! Mr. Cheapot? He is the only good guy here. He sent me eggplants the other day. Hee. Let's get rid of that. Finally, clearing out some inventory space. Me? I'm the only normal person here. Sure. That's what cults tell people sometimes. If you're stuck in a cult, they will try to isolate you from everybody. Tell you that everybody else is negative or abnormal. Leo from Turtle Bath? I don't like him. He tells me how to take a bath correctly, but he doesn't take a bath at all. Interesting. Seems Leo, for being so obsessed with other people being clean, might be neglecting his own hygiene. Policeman? I don't like him. Shooting every night. He's so noisy. Did we show Policeman's card to Leo? I don't think we did. Any more cards? Alright, so I'm gonna go over to the bath. When Leo comes out, I'll show him the cards for Michelle and Policeman, and we'll be done with those cards. He should be coming out any moment now. Did I read this? Road Safety Week. When you encounter angry people on the street, approach them quietly, walk away quietly. In case you didn't already know how to do that by now. I'm wondering now if you can actually give her the eggplant when she's outside of her house. I wonder if that's... I don't know. I'll try that later. If anything actually happens for that, I'll let you guys know. Here comes Leo. Alright. Oh, I could get rid of Leo's card. Michelle's card? I was invited to her house a few times. But you can't just go in there. Push the button at the gate. If you visit her too late, she gets sick. So I try not to bother her. I guess that's a hint. It tells you to go late at night. It doesn't tell you exactly when, but I guess it's better than nothing. If you do 3 bad things... Oh, yeah, we saw this already. Alright, so those are cards that we can get out of our inventory, which means we can go buy more. Alright. I'm trying to think whose cards we haven't gotten yet. We haven't gotten Goro or Julie. We haven't gotten Linda. And we haven't gotten Dandy. So that's 4 total. I'll just get a couple for now. Oh, he might be asleep. Yeah, he's asleep. Alright. We are rapidly running out of stuff to do. At this point, I think it is safe to say we're in the final stretch. I'm trying to think if I want to deal with the alien first or the rest of the factory. I kind of don't feel like doing the factory again. Oops! Well, either way, I think this is a good place to end the episode. I'll do some planning, I'll figure out what I want to do, and then next episode we will either go back to the temple, the city, or Scarecrow Field, because we have a few things left to do at the temple as well. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye!